Oh, yes. No man is punished for his thoughts. Now, you're punishing me, right, for your court orders that have been issued ex parte. Yes. Not just the temporary protection order, but permanent protection orders have been issued ex parte for 1 year. Yes. In 2011, when I wasn't a resident. A second time you issued it by minute order when I was on trial for the allegation of violating it. Yes. Then you issued it in 2013 where she said she mailed it. Yes. As in she had no idea where I was. Poop. You put it in publication, then you as a sheriff's department decided to teach me a lesson and called me on my cell phone. Right. I decided to not appear in court because of it was somewhat aggressive. Right. Intimidating. Yes, it was. And then you waited until I left the county, yes, so as to not protect my rights as the respondent. Yes. You attempted service 11 weeks after issuing it. Pow. You're punishing me for wanting to have my wife prosecuted. Yes. For child abduction. Kidnapping. Yeah. Welfare fraud. Conspiracy. You, as law enforcement, are protecting my wife because she said I committed domestic violence. Now, you don't like my thoughts because I told you I was going to sue you. Circuity is to be avoided. Good judge litigation such. Now it looks like some more lawsuits are going to arise out of this. Yes. And then I'm going to find all the fraudulent police reports where, within 6 months, yes, of the protection order, they got free housing, free assistance. Well, I'm going to sue them for welfare fraud. Sheesh. Now, it's probably $1 billion worth of those that were actual victims of domestic violence. Yes. The civil injury of men. Yes. 85% of them that actually did abuse either their significant other. Yes. Or their children. Pooch. There's going to be some big ones in that. Pooch. But I'll sue every state of the United States right now for saying, we have to arrest somebody and it has to be the man. Yeah. Oh. Now, there was a good defendant arises from a perfect case. His harm from some defect. Seems that my harm as a defendant in numerous trials, yes, has been the defect of you protecting somebody, yes, that committed welfare fraud. Oh. Then there's a good judge decides according to justice and right, and prefers equity to strict law. Yes. Now let's look at the equity. Strict law. Oh, is it a good idea to issue a 10-year protection order? Yes. Where the petitioner didn't witness it. Where you issued it ex parte, but the parte did not appear in court. Ouch! You did not protect notice and opportunity to be heard. And you decided that as a good judge, you would not decide according to justice and right. You preferred the equity to the strict law. Because you did everything in the name of domestic violence and child abuse. Now, I'm thinking that there's some very bad judges, yes, that took it upon themselves, right, to issue court orders where it actually says I did, that are very much complicit in welfare fraud. Judge Ken Williams, yes. Didn't my wife tell you that she was going to have me arrested for it? Exactly, you issued this. It wasn't just in bad faith, it was to cover up welfare fraud. Yes, it was. Did you not understand that? No. Oh my gosh, the good Christian welfare mom was committing the crime of welfare fraud. She thought she'd get rid of me, so she called the cops. Yes, had me put in jail on Guam for 10 days. I did diversion, 7 hours of parenting classes. Yes, the evaluator actually suggested reconciliation. I tried to contact the domestic violence advocacy, and then I sent you 2,250,000 fucking emails. Ooh. Uh-oh. Judges are protecting a child abductor, yes, a kidnapper, coach. And then they're protecting her welfare fraud because you didn't even require her to appear in court. All of this is being done in the name of domestic violence and child abuse. I think of the 85% of women that have alleged that they're victims of domestic violence. Could be 10 to 20% are just using it as an excuse to defraud welfare. Now, it's not them that I can sue because they're in Section 8 housing. It's you, a law enforcement, that I can sue for not investigating every criminal. I can sue you, the police department, and you, the sheriff's departments, for not actually investigating domestic violence. Oh, oh, oh. I can sue you, welfare coach. I can sue you, the state. Yes, I can sue the United States of America for not investigating the true and correct claim of domestic violence. Just give me all those criminal complaints. Yeah, I do make some money on that $1 billion of actual victims, Pooch. But I'll make a lot more money suing for welfare fraud right now.